So you want to start going to the gym, right? Well, why do you want to go to the gym? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Or if you are in the gym right now, why are you in the gym? I feel like too many people nowadays, they don't ask themselves why. Why are you doing what you're doing? Because for some of you watching this right now, you may be doing it for the wrong reason. I'm gonna get to what I mean by that. If you're new to the channel, my name's Rudy. I love to talk about topics that interest me, and I would love to hear your take on what I have to say today. So comment down below, let's talk about it. Let's get right back into the video. Many of you watching this might be young, right? Y'all might be in your early teens or maybe late teens to early 20s. And I feel like with social media, like with Sam Solar, all these new influencers that some of you might look up to, you might be thinking that you have to look exactly like them in order for people to like you, in order to get more girls, to get more attention, to get praised by other people. But that's where you go wrong. Why would you want praise from other people? You shouldn't be doing that. You should be going to the gym for you. You should be pushing yourself for you, because no one is gonna be there when you're sweating, when you're tired at the gym, or when you don't feel like going. Nobody's gonna be there to push you but you. Nobody knows where you started but you. Only you know how far you've come. Only you know how far you pushed yourself. And I see kids nowadays, man, they think they gotta be huge by the age of like 13, 14, even 15, 16, because of the influences that we have now, thanks to social media. When in reality, no, you don't have to. And a lot of the time, the people who are up there, I mean, you see them all over social media too. They develop body dysmorphia.
Body dysmorphia issue. I would go home, then anytime I would eat, I would like feel like, okay, I gotta do curls, I gotta do push-ups. I had like a real like OCD issue. I don't know exactly what it was, but I'm talking about to the point where I ate anything, I would get on the floor and start doing push-ups like a psychopath. And anyways, the reason why this is significant is because it got to the point where I had zero sex drive. Like my sex drive was completely gone, like to the point where I had a girlfriend, I had her come over and my dick was just soft.
They even feel sad. But why? They're at where you want to be at. Shouldn't they be happy? Shouldn't they be proud of themselves? That's what you think. And they should be proud of themselves. But they're not, because they're comparing themselves to other people. Now imagine that. You're comparing yourself now when you haven't even started. Now imagine when you get to where you want to get to, how much more you'll compare yourself. How much more body dysmorphia you'll have. Because you'll keep comparing yourself to the next big guy, to the next guy on social media, to whoever is blown up. But guess what? In life, there's always going to be somebody that's bigger than you. There's always going to be somebody with a better physique than you. That's just the truth of the matter. You can deny that all you want. You can try and be the best, but you're never going to win that race. You'll probably hold it for a small amount of time. But guess what? There's going to be a new guy that comes in and takes your spot without hesitation. So instead of trying to be the number one, the best, why don't you try to be the best version of yourself? Why don't you do everything for you to prove yourself wrong, you want to prove other people wrong? Well, first you got to prove yourself wrong. Because maybe all this shit that people have told you, that you're not worth anything, that you're worthless, that you're lazy, that you're unmotivated, you don't know how to finish shit when you started. You want to prove them wrong? Well, first you got to prove yourself wrong. Because a lot of what other people tell you, it can be friends or family. Believe it or not, but it sticks with you mentally. And if you're not there mentally, you're not going to make it physically. No matter what it is. School, a career, a business, the gym, a whole bunch of other things in life, you won't. If you yourself don't believe that you're capable of achieving it, you're not. Simple as that. But that's my first point. Don't do things for other people. Do them for yourself and set the right goals. Don't try and be better than nobody else. Because believe me, there's always going to be somebody better than you. So focus on being a better you every day, every week, every month, every year that passes. Ask yourself, am I better than I was a week ago, a month ago, a year ago? And you know what that looks like. Nobody has to tell you what the rules are for that. Why? Because if you've been stuck playing video games for the past year and you haven't been doing the work that you need to do, but you started doing it, that's improving. You started eating a better diet, that's improving. You started going to bed earlier, that's improving. All these little things add up. Sometimes people want to take the magic pill and have everything right away. Instant gratification. Well, guess what? That ain't life, man. The more you start living in your fantasy, the more you're gonna realize that you'll never achieve anything. You gotta live in reality. And the reality is, it takes time to build yourself up. And if you're okay with that, then you'll stick with it. I've been seeing too many kids online feel bad about their physique, that they're not built like their favorite creator or their favorite influencer or all these guys on social media. Man, fuck that. I'm here to tell y'all that you'll never look like them. But guess what? That's okay. Because you are you, and they are them. Let them be them, and just do you. Focus on yourself, man. Improve yourself. Why do you think it's called self-improvement? Not improving over other people. Because you're improving yourself, man. You're not trying to compete with anybody else. If you want a healthy mindset, if you don't want to develop body dysmorphia, if you're feeling depressed even after you achieved your goal, you gotta be okay with who you are right now. What I mean by that? I mean that you have to be okay with not being where you want to be at right now. But knowing that it will take time and you'll work hard for it, even on the times that you don't want to. Even when you don't feel like it, even when it seems hard, even when you don't get it, when you feel lost, you'll tell yourself you'll find a way. Because that is the only way to not develop any of that. I have friends who are like 5% body fat and they're shredded, they look good, but guess what? They feel depressed, they feel unmotivated. For one of my friends, he was depressed because he kept on comparing himself to other guys in the gym and on social media. And I told him, bro, you can't keep doing that. If you keep doing that, you're gonna stay depressed. You're gonna stay having body dysmorphia because you keep comparing yourself to other people. And you're never gonna be content with how far you've come. He couldn't even see how far he came from the 2 to 3 years that he put in the work. He couldn't see it. Why? Because he was too focused on other people. Rather, he couldn't look in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm proud of how far I've come. And then I'm gonna keep going. That's the mindset I have. I'm not where I wanna be at in life. Whether it be my physique, my financials, my goals in life. But guess what? I'm gonna keep working every day until I do. And that's the mindset y'all should have too. Just a quick little video. I wanted to help some of you youngins that are probably struggling with that. But I will tell you though, is just get the work done. That's the most important thing. You can watch as many self-help videos, workout videos, nutrition videos as you want, but until you start putting in the work, none of that shit matters, man. Learn to start putting in the work. After you watch a video, go implement it right away if you can. Or implement it within 1 day. Why? Because if you don't, you're just gonna be mentally jerking off. Point is, I don't want y'all to be addicted to self-help videos, to self-help books, to self-help in general. Y'all should learn to take action. It might be scary, you might not know what to do, but you're gonna mess up. Like I said in my last video, you're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna fail, but that's okay. Keep going. That's a part of the journey. You can't go on this journey of self-improvement and expect to nail everything first shot. No, that's stupid, bro. You should expect yourself to fail, but you should also expect yourself to get right back up, figure it out, and not do that same mistake again. Go take action. Go do what you gotta do. You know what you have to do. Study, work out, work on your business, whatever it is. You know what you gotta do. I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll catch y'all very soon. By the way, I ordered a mic coming later today, so hopefully I'm gonna record another video later tonight. The audio should be better, I hope. But I appreciate y'all watching. Remember, don't like, don't subscribe. I'd much rather you comment your thoughts on the video. I wanna hear your thoughts on the subject. And it also helps you retain the information better, which is a topic I want to talk about pretty soon too. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Keep at it, brothers. You're doing great. I'm proud of you.